This time on Highway Through Hell, a back road battle roughs up Jamie.
We're up a mountain road in the middle of nowhere.
Faster.
A race to clear the coke.
I'll let you know if all hell breaks loose.
As Dylan all spun around. And a close call puts Al in the crush zone.
The coke's in good shape.
In the last weeks of winter,
Well, it's definitely warmed up.
truckers are finally getting a break.
Amen, brother.
But 10 miles northeast of Hope, BC,
There's a fire up there or something.
one driver has had to abandon his load.
Trailer fire, but you can get by it.
When you roll up on a burn job, you really have to be very cautious. You could have explosives, toxic materials. You don't know what's in a trailer.
Get out of my dog.
At 8 a.m., Jamie leaves his yard to check out the job. In his restored home's wrecker, Mighty Mo. Earlier this winter,
There it goes.
Mo had a major mechanical failure.
Wow, we lost our gearbox.
This isn't an easy fix. And the winch is the heart of the wrecker and hard to get parts for.
Jamie had parts made to get Mighty Mo
That's that.
back on the road.
Westbound. Freight lane's closed off.
12 minutes up the highway,
No flames going a little bit there.
Jamie approaches the fire.
Burn wrecks are nasty, period.
You have no way of knowing what's in it. You have no way of knowing what's going to happen. Dangerous deal.
Still burning quite a bit.
On the highway through hell, closure is not an option. On the coke,
Holy man, the thing that blew up in my truck.
Mighty Mo is under fire
Some can blew up and hit the side of my truck.
as Jamie rolls up on a smoldering load of canned goods.
My truck's been hit by a can or two.
There's no fire response this far from town.
And this thing's still hot. Still quite a dangerous deal. This is a real mess.
Jamie can only let the fire die out before the wreck can be hauled away.
Hey, this thing's still burning, so just cancel our guys. It's not safe for them to work here. We got cans exploding. But we also have to protect the motorist that's driving by here. So let's get out of here as quick as we can.
It's not only a danger to us, but it's a danger to people on the highway.
There's not much more Jamie can do until a crew likely returns tomorrow to clean up the mess.
I'd love to get Mighty Mo involved in this job, but know when to walk away, know when to run. I'm out of here.
North of Hope, in the Fraser Canyon,
There it goes.
where the spring melt is underway,
Look at that.
Highway crews are dealing with a seasonal hazard.
We're not going to stop rocks from getting on the road. We're going to do our best to minimize it.
You've got moisture in the cracks. It freezes, expands, pushes the rock apart. Perfect conditions for some really bad rock slides.
What's going on Highway 1? Rockslide?
The next morning,
We got rocks everywhere here.
a 40-ton boulder has crashed onto the highway, nearly crushing a semi.
I didn't get to see a whole lot.
Driver Matt Rashinsky miraculously escaped injury.
A couple of boulders about the size of beach balls started rolling off the hill, and as I came up, everything let go.
After the close call hours ago, Matt has returned to the scene.
I went from about 80 kilometers an hour to 0 in about 3 feet.
Can't even see the tractor.
The truck was traveling below a rocky slope when it gave way, and the tractor slammed into the 40-ton boulder.
It literally happened in the blink of an eye.
Matt was lucky to walk away unharmed.
I just finished building that truck. I've been working it for less than a month.
Now he's back to get his rig,
Hi, Al. My name is Matt.
and he's reaching out
You're aware of my predicament here?
to the one man he knows can help.
Thank you, sir.
Al Quiring.
Today we'll be wearing the hard hats. Hopefully with no rocks mashing the cab or worse.
As Al heads north,
Is this road getting open here, or what are they doing?
Still closed for now, boys.
crews are trying to reopen Highway 1, a vital route for truckers.
It was either this or go up over the Gulf. I thought at the time it'd be the faster of two evils. Big Rock changed that program for me.
Plows aren't just for snow anymore.
After some horrible scraping noises, I think they cleared a lane. They got one southbound lane opened up.
Oh, here's Quiring's here now.
There is a lot of rock, a lot of debris on the road, lots of big boulders, lots the size of cars. You're Matt?
Yeah.
Talked on the phone there. Yeah, we'll get you fixed up here. This guy was a quarter of an inch away from being flattened. I can only wonder if there's going to be more rocks coming down. They have a safety officer on site. So you hear that air horn, you better get your running shoes on quick and hightail it. It's hard to battle with Mother Nature.
Al must first remove the drive shaft and release the brakes so the tractor will roll. But the drive shaft is crushed.
Rather than try and bojangle the drive shaft out of this truck, I'm just gonna undo the drive axles and show people that I should have actually been an all-star baseball player.
It's never good to see someone swinging a hammer at your truck.
The axles are out, and the wheels should roll.
Let the festivities begin.
Now Al will attempt to winch the semi away from the boulder.
Okay, here we go. The truck's had a rough day. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, here we go.
Problems in the canyon with the Rockslide.
Al Quiring is separating a semi from a massive boulder.
We got to get this accident cleaned up very quickly. We're blocking Highway 1, major corridor.
When the rocks came crashing down, the driver had no time to stop.
They're kind of a fragile unit, and the whack of the crash caused the whole front of the trailer to break into the back end of the mobile home towing truck.
Matt, the lucky driver,
What's the plan now, boss?
is on scene for the recovery
We'll see if we can give her a little tug ahead.
when Al discovers his next obstacle. The trailer hitch is buried deep into a wall.
This is strange.
With a highway to open,
Yeah, we'll get one of them dump trucks to come up in behind just to hang on to that trailer while we bust it out of there.
Al needs quick access to the hidden hitch.
Just go easy. Okay, watch out. Just keep her going. These mobile homes, it doesn't take much of a smash to really cause a problem with them. See if we can get that hitch out of there now.
I got a pinch bar right here.
Yep, we could probably try that.
Watch out.
A little higher, we'll close it. Okay.
With the trailer disconnected, Al can move the tractor off the road.
Let's see if I can grab it somehow.
Then turns his attention to the damaged mobile home.
To get this trailer towable, we've got to cut the loose debris off. It's hard to break that unit out of there so that we don't have problems further down the highway.
Just shut us off.
We don't have a ladder handy. Just give me a boost up there. But we got an excavator.
Axe in hand, Al hitches a ride.
Oh, if my mama could see me now. It was like Tarzan getting lifted up by an elephant.
Gotta get the highway open, so gotta just hammer through it and get it the hell out of here.
Okay, we're good to go.
Al's handiwork is nearly complete.
I'd like to walk your super excavator here and...
Oh, you want me to push it off?
yeah.
He recruits an excavator for the last incision.
You're like a surgeon with that thing. Just scrape her off there now. Beauty. We're gonna get all these pieces all chopped up. Close it up, make sure it's safe. And take the trailer away.
In less than 3 hours on site,
They're just gonna tie it on and they're out of here.
Al has made quick work of the boulder wreck.
Can I say something?
What's that?
Thank you. Like, I really, this is...
Oh, it's every day for me.
And made a highway supervisor's day.
Yeah, we're clear. Okay, have a good day. Wind her up, boys. We're off to the next one.
Anybody come to the canyon? Well, we're rolling now. That's some of the best news I've heard all day. Everybody survive?
Yep, no fatalities, no serious injuries.
On the ride home, Al passes a roadside memorial.
Just up the road from where this accident happened, a friend of mine got killed a few years ago with the same type of situation. His name was Irv Dirksen. A big rock came right through his roof, killed him. So this guy's lucky today, because for my friend, the story played out a lot different.
Just be careful there, eh?
Downriver, near Boston Bar, an off-road recovery is just beginning.
I really love recovery work. Well, let's load up our gear and head out in the backwoods and just see what happens.
I like being in the middle of nowhere. Me too.
Armed with GPS coordinates, Jamie, cousin Paris, and stepson Brandon are searching for a wreck.
You never know what you're gonna find out here in the wilderness.
Oh, I know. I knew it was gonna do that.
Fun.
For Brandon, it's all a new experience.
It's up in the wilderness, no civilization whatsoever up near here. I've never done anything like this.
Brandon's making it over the bumps too, and no problem.
But Jamie's truck 47 rides like a tank.
Oh, a big truck like 47 has some heavy-duty suspension in it.
That beat us up pretty hard.
Where Brandon's enjoying the comforts of four-wheel drive and soft suspension. Two different rides here.
Come on, 47.
I can do it. Tiny butchy stuff.
The vintage 10-ton record has a special place in Jamie's heart.
I remember the first time I ever drove this truck.
Yep.
Had hair down in my butt.
It's been with me since we started in business, and something I'm gonna keep forever.
We're in a 38-year-old truck going up in the middle of nowhere. We got the Tundra in tow in case we screw up. Gotta be close to it now, eh?
Yeah.
The wreck is somewhere up a deactivated logging road.
Here at 11K.
So it's supposed to be right here. Oh, I can almost see it now, I think. You see it up there? You see that? Oh, yeah, there it is.
We're looking through the binoculars and looking at this thing, and it's way up the side of this mountain.
Okay, we found it.
We're like, okay. This is gonna be a challenge.
Look at how steep that is. Yeah, that's quite a road. Even getting off this main road's gonna be tough.
Hey, Brandon, we're gonna get you to go in front of us just in case 47 spins out.
Okay, that
we got
makes sense.
four-wheel drive and Tundra here, so.
It's a pretty steep hill there. We may, if I spin a little bit, we might have
you
to
can
get
see it right up there, eh, Brandon?
Yeah.
See the truck?
Are we actually driving up this right now? Are we really gonna push this truck up that mountain?
Okay, let's have at her. Be careful, that's a pretty steep road.
Don't stop moving. We're headed up these runoff ditches. Faster.
I'm not going in here fast.
I'm just telling them faster, faster, faster. Because 47's heavy. Gas, 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 gas. There you go. Yay, Jamie.
This road is steep. It's got a lot of holes in it, and I'm talking like 4 feet deep sometimes.
that middle landing, Brandon. Go in front of me, quick, quick.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
Go.
He's gotta go in front of him.
Go. I need you, Brandon.
I don't think I can make it through that, though. Keep moving the whole time.
Brandon is safe. But for Jamie and Paris.
Yeah, you're fine.
You think?
Stay in the two high spots.
And truck 47.
Give her both. You're gonna make it.
Break nothing, man.
Give her...
It's another story.
How are we gonna drag the truck through here? I don't know. If you make one wrong move, you're over the edge.
Now we're in trouble. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Oh no. Okay, stop. Now we're in trouble.
On an abandoned logging road, Jamie and his truck 47 need a tow.
We need Brandon down here to pull us.
Brandon has made it up the hill in the pickup.
I don't really feel too comfortable, so if Paris could, that would be really helpful.
So Paris is going to come up here and back it down because I'm not really the 4x4 guy.
Yeah, Jamie just got stuck.
Like, pretty bad?
Well, it was scary.
Paris loves the 4x4 life, so let's let him do it.
We're gonna use the extra traction of the four-wheel drive, and hopefully that'll get us out.
We'll just go together all the way up.
There we go.
Are you freaking out of it?
This is a little intense. One more move and you're down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right, let's give her.
Get!
That's all we needed.
And we just floored the sucker up the mountain.
Oh, that next one's bad.
It's as intense as it gets.
It's the heart pumping.
Just beats the office.
That was crazy.
Little redneck recovery. All right, so we're at the top.
So what comes now?
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
The wreck is in a minefield of stumps and wood debris.
So where do you want to be? I think
right here. And you just put the tow truck right up here, just like right here.
we could hold it with the Tundra, right?
All right. Okay. All right.
Jamie backs truck 47 into position, still anchored to the pickup.
Okay, tighten it up. Okay, hold it there. Good. I think we could just use one snatch block for this.
Nothing's easy here. You better make sure that you think about every move you make. One mistake could mean trouble.
Brandon, we're gonna let you do the recovery.
Okay.
I want Brandon to learn about rigging and recovery and to experience it firsthand.
And this winch.
This winch? So pull it down and pull it up?
Down. Go ahead.
Brandon takes control of Jamie's 38-year-old wrecker.
So it's going up. Keep going. And everything you do, you're watching the truck, right?
Feels like it's flipping a bit.
Hold it.
But Jamie spots a problem with the winch.
Oh no. Somebody's wrecked the gear on the drum. 6 damaged teeth.
6 teeth?
This is a huge problem for us to find out about right there on the job.
You know, we're up a mountain road in the middle of nowhere. Damn.
110 miles southwest in the Fraser Valley.
Way too fast there. There's a guy on the road. He's got the reflector coat on.
A driver is stranded at the side of the Trans-Canada Highway in rush hour traffic.
We're gonna go get a customer today. His truck broke down on Highway 1 here.
Operator Chris Mervin answers the call for aggressive towing.
That's kind of a sketchy little area because there's not much of a shoulder there.
This one here, I'm just gonna hook it and book it. And I want to get off that highway as fast as possible.
You're always nervous whenever you're playing around traffic. You always got to keep your head on a swivel and just get things done as safe as possible. So. There he is.
And we got a wrecker coming right now.
We got a full set of Super Bs that are loaded. It takes time to drop Super Bs.
That's not very good parking, bud.
So, safety-wise, just pull the whole thing off the highway.
Slow down, buddy.
Watch some.
Somebody's gonna get killed there one day.
There's not a lot of room for working, and it's just dangerous.
I'll pull the whole trailer, the truck, everything. You don't want to come back into this. Here, I'll get you hooked up.
For Merv, there's good reason to be nervous. 2 years ago, in the same area,
we had a driver's truck on the freeway.
Merv's boss, Jason Davis, will never forget the day he nearly lost one of his operators.
He was loading a vehicle on the highway. Quite a traumatic event for us.
Cube van lost control and smashed into me, crushing me in between that vehicle and my truck. I ended up in the hospital for just under 2 months.
Today, Dustin Wardstrom is lucky to be alive.
You see a truck on the side of the road, slow down, move over, be more cautious and pay more attention.
Now Merv wants to get off the highway as quickly as possible.
That is about the scariest part of our job.
Is that B-train off the road?
Holy.
On Highway 1.
Somebody else is gonna get clipped.
Just fire it up, let it air up.
Merv's in a hurry to tow a disabled rig out of a dangerous spot.
Almost all drivers are traveling too fast through our scenes.
Yeah, let's jump in the truck here, buddy. Just walk through this way, yeah? We're out of here.
You get used to it. You just know how to work faster to get yourself out of there quicker.
Go!
With the driver safely on board, Merv will find a better place to separate the unit.
People, they just don't care anymore.
No, everybody in too much of a hurry. Yep. We're clear. We got it to a safe spot. Now we'll disconnect it and take his truck into the shop here.
If you took 2 minutes out of your day and just slowed down and moved over, our job would be 100% safer.
That's the name of the game. Make it home in one piece.
Near Boston Bar,
Oh, no.
Jamie's off-road job
Somebody's wrecked the gear on the drum.
Really?
Has ground to a halt.
It could get to the point here today where this will skip.
But his classic Holmes 500 has a second winch.
The twin winch capability is going to really assist us in doing this recovery.
Okay, it's in neutral.
What we're going to have to do is use the left winch for the main pull here.
Yeah, pull.
Yeah, pull.
And use the right winch as a backup.
Truck 47 has more than enough power to handle the SUV with one line.
What a machine, eh?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good recovery truck.
It's good.
This is a 10-ton wrecker. This is what this is for.
Oh, okay.
That's why I keep these around. We gotta get out of here. It's an hour before dark.
Driving in this wouldn't be too good.
It's starting to sunset now.
But fading light isn't the only problem. The wreck's path is studded with obstacles.
We see it's gonna hit the stump. Let's stop for a minute and put another chain in there.
Okay.
The biggest issue we're facing here is how to steer this wreck around the big stumps.
We're taking another line that swivels over to a stump over here, and we're gonna run that down just for steering.
One winch line will pull the SUV up the hill, while the second line redirects it around the stump.
Give her, Brett. Pull that one, but keep two hands. If we start to pull up with it and it starts to spit the teeth out, could be trouble. Now, keep tightening this one. Okay, off this one a bit. Let this one go.
This is a tough job for anybody. So I want him to understand this job. I want him to get involved in it.
Just stop for a minute, Brad.
And learn from it.
You pull it up, steer it, you get it here. And then you let this one off and you steer the car around like this.
That makes sense.
Recovery is an art. It's fun. I love recovery.
Every time Brandon does a job with his dad, he gets better.
A little bit on that one, Brad. Yeah, your steer line.
So just the one side now, Jay, right?
Yeah, not this one no more.
It's a complete art for sure. But doing a recovery, it's exhilarating.
Nice. That one. Come down a bit on this one.
Having that trust.
Hey, you're getting it. Yeah, you got it.
And having more respect and appreciation. It's very nice.
What's happening with you? Turning into a wrecker guy.
That's funny.
Okay, now stop.
The wreck's on the road.
Good job.
Good job, Brandon. We did it.
But there's still
Okay, now let's get out of here.
one last hurdle.
The vehicle started, it was running.
Getting it off the mountain
Oh, shit.
before sundown.
We've got a bad tie rod in here and a bad tire, but I think this truck is probably better off to go down under its own power because it's going to be a lot easier than trying to tow it through all those moguls there. I'll get you unhooked. Okay, let me unhook it.
Paris has to steer it down the hill with one twisted front tire.
It's make or break it. And it's a bit scary.
It's got a mountain cliff to the side. One wrong move and you could be down that mountain.
Slowly! Hey!
Holy crap.
Let's get out of here.
On the side of a mountain,
Do we just want to point it downhill?
1 hour before sunset. Paris has volunteered to pilot Jamie's wreck
I'm going to try to drive it down the hill.
down a treacherous road.
There's one wheel that can steer, and he's going down a mountain. So this is why we have Paris for these types of things, because we're not comfortable doing it, and he is.
And this is where Paris's redneck capability comes into effect here.
Slowly!
Holy crap. Holy. With the one wheel turning pretty much the opposite direction and flat, the front end on these washouts was hitting the actual dirt.
Jamie and Brandon.
Very difficult.
Wow. Follow Paris down the rutted road.
It's a dangerous, wicked road.
Scary. That's crazy. Driving that truck down that hill is probably one of the most difficult and scary things I've done, honestly. Fun job, man. One of the best.
It's nighttime now, we're down the mountain. We hook it up and head for home.
Some good old boys doing some good old recovery.
Later that night,
Well, this stuff's pretty heavy.
a late winter storm on the coke
She's coming down good.
catches some drivers by surprise.
Keep going! Keep going! Go! Go!
A lot of people weren't ready for this. And when that happens, you got a real mess on your hands.
Some of the biggest snowflakes I've seen in a while.
Perfect conditions for a jackknife.
Mission Towing's Ken DePerrin dispatches his lead driver to a recovery.
With a loaded transport truck, it's in a sketchy spot. We're gonna see what we got when we get there.
Dylan Greenwood arrives in his heavy wrecker, Truck 90.
Looks like we have a jackknife truck and trailer, fully loaded, in the ditch pretty hard.
The driver is still on scene.
There was a curve and there was slushy on the road though. I tried to control it, but it didn't control and just got into the ditch.
Another mission truck and a local operator will help Dylan.
Looks like it was stuck on a tree, too.
It's fully loaded, Tridem trailer and tandem axle tractor.
That might be a little tricky.
So there's some decent amount of weight that's involved to pull it out.
The extra wrecker will pull the trailer away from the ditch, while Dylan's 35-ton truck will winch the tractor towards the road. Dylan moves into position.
Your southbound lanes are all shut down.
But with traffic stopped,
Better hurry.
every second counts.
We're working as fast as we can so we can get that traffic backlog cleared out.
Now, he's got to be feeling pressure on this job.
Just bring this line in.
When you got snow coming down like that, you want to get off that road.
And I'll let you know if all hell breaks loose. There we go.
Dylan starts to pull.
Just basically try to bring the jackknife back out from underneath itself.
But the semi begins to dig in.
We notice it's bringing out half the ditch with it.
It's causing a plow effect with the dirt. And as he's pulling,
Keep pulling.
and the front end of the truck's starting to come up.
That's a big hunk of dirt.
These trucks are not designed to be recovered out of the ditch.
We got a 4-foot pile of dirt here.
On the other side of the trailer, the second wrecker is bearing the full strain of the load.
You could have chain snap, equipment failure, winch lines break.
That's when you gotta be really careful.
Hold on, hold on.
Highway open yet?
On the coke, traffic is backing up.
Keep going.
And Dylan's wreck
We got a 4-foot pile of dirt here.
is digging in, putting enormous strain on one of 2 mission wreckers.
Hold on, hold on.
If the wrecker is starting to lift up in the air, everything's working against you at that point.
Yeah, we'll just spin it around, grab that tractor.
Now you have to start figuring a way to change the rigging, change your angles.
Dylan will try to lift the front of the tractor over the mound of dirt.
I re-rigged to the tractor.
Beauty.
And pull at a different angle.
Yeah, give her. She's working. We're getting on top of the pile.
And get it up and over top of this mound of dirt.
I'll set her down there.
Feels good to get this thing back up onto the road and get this traffic flowing again.
As dawn breaks,
Trailers on pavement.
Dylan separates the tractor from the trailer.
Traffic control, let's walk.
I'm gonna run down the road here and get you to shut the highway down for a few minutes. I'll drive back up the highway.
Copy.
With no time to spare, he repositions truck 90.
Mission towing's clear.
Dylan needs to find the fastest way to clear the road.
If you do want it back down, we can buffer you. It's up to you.
It's around a couple curves, pretty far, eh?
3K.
3K.
He'll drive the tractor backwards for nearly 2 miles to the next exit.
Is mine shadowing me while they back down to Othello?
Yeah, I can do that.
There we go.
Dylan is driving in reverse.
Tow truck is backing up.
Pushing and steering the damaged tractor down the highway.
It's gonna be a pain. The road's just icy.
Relieving traffic flow coming down the highway. Don't want it to jet out into traffic.
Southbound drivers, can you slow down? We've got a tow truck backing up with the wreck.
Traffic control trails behind to block a lane for Dylan.
You got traffic flowing at you at 100 kilometers an hour past you as you're backing up down the highway. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Get a little close to the ditch.
If you crank her the wrong way a little bit, could be in the other lane like that.
Yeah, it's probably not textbook.
Oh, there's some more of them coming here too.
Longest 2.5 kilometers I've ever gone. Almost off the highway here if I can keep it on here.
Dylan is finally closing in on the exit.
Find the exit. Pile of snow here.
Now he can turn around,
Almost there.
release his traffic escort,
Thank you. Take care, man.
and haul the tractor in the right direction
That's better.
and off the mountain highway.
It's nice to be spun around going the right way.
Having to back up 2.5 kilometers. Probably the longest I've backed up.
After meeting new challenges all winter, it's another win for Dylan.
He's our lead operator, and he's done very well.
And Mission Towing.
Traffic's moving again. Everybody's happy. So that's all we can ask for.
Drop the tractor off and hope, and then on to the next job.
You're good to go. Beauty.
Next time on the season finale of Highway Through Hell, a load of heavy pipe has 2 teams locked in an all-out battle. A steep mountain road.
Wow.
Puts Ken.
Just easy, 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 whoa.
On the edge.
Hold there, whoa.
Then, a legendary truck.
There it is.
Makes a triumphant return.
It's just like old times, Dad.